¿Qué pasó, mi gente? Welcome back to the Toma Todito Show. Thank you guys again for tuning in. And we're just about an hour removed from the Devin Haney Yuriorkis Gamboa fight that just took place a little bit ago. It just ended a little bit ago. And I just wanted to sit and talk to you because the lightweight division has been on fire in the last few weeks, starting with the takeover, Teofimo Lopez, and the amazing dethroning of Lomachenko, the amazing win that he pulled off just a few weeks back. And then we saw Gervonta Davis with that crazy knockout of Leo Santa Cruz. And now we have Devin Haney, who remains undefeated, 25-0, defeats Yuriorkis Gamboa, the youngest of the lightweight champions, sitting at 21 years old, the WBC champion at that. How can we have two champions here, Teofimo and Devin Haney? Well, remember, Lomachenko was awarded the franchise status by the WBC, the second fighter to receive that status, second to Canelo Alvarez, and it seems like that's a big money move, right? They award him, they elevate him to a franchise champion status. In other words, why I say that it's a money move, because it was created basically to get him to get the bigger fights with that status, right? The bigger fights, the bigger names. And create more fights within the organization with the regular champion and what have you, right? Kind of like what the WBA has with the super champion, the regular champion, and the interim champions, as that organization recognizes their champions. So it's a bit of a mess. But Devin Haney is the WBC lightweight champion. Teofimo Lopez is the WBC franchise champion. He has a franchise status. So Devin Haney remains 25-0. He gives another defeat to Yuriorkis Gamboa. Yuriorkis Gamboa sits at 30-4 now, and I don't know what to take away from this fight. I was looking forward to seeing Devin Haney's boxing ability. He's an awesome boxer, great pedigree, good boxing IQ, good skill, good power, good pop behind those punches, very crisp punches that he's able to deliver. Yuriorkis Gamboa doesn't lend himself for that style of fight. He likes to impose his style. He likes to impose his will. He likes to take over momentum or switch momentum, or at least disrupt the flow of the fight with his power, with his overhand power punches, usually an overhand power right. And nonetheless, the flow of Yuriorkis Gamboa, as we've seen him in the past with other fighters, is one that is very effective towards not just disrupting, but changing the momentum in a fight. His style is definitely one that doesn't make it a fan-friendly, but it's bound to be a shocking one, right? When it becomes a momentum changer because of the power. He's known to have a lot of knockout power behind his right hand. 18 knockouts in his record alone. That says a lot, right? Out of his 30 victories, 18 knockouts. And that's what we got to know Yuriorkis Gamboa, right? His speed, his flow of boxing, where he goes in and out and then boom, catches him with the right hand. That's the type of power that Yuriorkis Gamboa has had in the past. But as of the recent past, in his last few matchups, he's just become the type of boxer where he's made it really awkward for his opponents to be able to get in rhythm. And we saw this again with his matchup tonight against Devin Haney. He did not allow Devin Haney to get in rhythm. Now, I saw some comments. I started seeing some of the analysts say that Devin Haney never allowed Yuriorkis Gamboa to get into his rhythm, but I saw it the other way around, because the fight was not the most exciting. It was not it was not intense at any moment. It was kind of I don't want to say it was a dull fight, but there was a lot of clinching, a lot of grabbing. You could tell that the styles were actually, although they were contrasting styles, and styles do tend to make fights. These two styles did not lend for one. They did not lend from one to the other to be able to get a good flow going at any one point during the fight. So Devin Haney was not able to display the very best of himself tonight, and Yuriorkis Gamboa was not able to impose his will and get a victory out of this fight. This was a very good fight for both, very good exposure, and went the entire way. So for Yuriorkis Gamboa, hey, it's not a knockout loss. It's a loss, but it's not a knockout loss. It's not a huge detriment to his career. Yeah, although I see his career possibly on the downside of things. I don't know what's next for Yuriorkis Gamboa here. Maybe just staying as is. Right now, he's kind of seen as a gatekeeper of sorts, and I kind of see him filling that role for the next few fights that he may have scheduled. Devin Haney, on the other hand, 21 years old, 25-0. The sky's the limit for this young champion, WBC champion. They had a little ceremony for him where they presented him. The WBC presents him with the championship, and they present his an inaugural championship that WBC is gonna begin recognizing trainers, and they presented his dad, his trainer, with the version of a WBC trainer's title. So that was pretty meaningful. They basically came out to say, like, hey, we stand behind you regardless of everything else that's going on. You're our champion, and also of sorts it comes across as we're gonna build you up to see if we could have a big unification type match against Teofimo Lopez, right, in the future. We hope we could see that. That'd be awesome. Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, you got Ryan Garcia in that division. Man, it's an awesome division. It's an awesome time for the lightweight division at the moment. Devin Haney ends up winning. Yes, he had some crisp punches. He has the speed. It was kind of an awkward fight through and through, but he pulls out the victory convincingly. There was no question that he was the victor tonight, and he moves on to bigger and better things. So again, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Toma Todito show, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.